GunninGamerz here.
Chore Log 9.
That is right, Chore Log number 9 is finally here. We're back again and we're in Dusty Cove with the Seasons mod. Today we are going to be working on doing some, what are we doing?
Alien.
We're doing some baling. We were going to do this on the last video, but a couple days have gone by in the farm. I think we're sitting right now, if we turn our HUD back on, and look at that. Yes, it's just been a couple days here, and we've got a lot of sunny weather. We're sitting at mid-summer right now. We need to get this grass cut because we're going to be coming up to late summer and the grass will get another growth rate. So we've got one field now. This past weekend on our Sunday night live stream, we had a whole group of people in here and we went through and we basically cut the entire map. And taking a look at our map here, we've got field 28 that we're going to be cutting today. It's the last field we've got grass, so you can see all these other ones we went through and we just hammered the grass out. We've got a ton of bales over at the cows. We had a great dual stream where you guys were able to catch all the action from up above as well as on the ground in first person over at our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GunninGamerz. So today we'll be taking these beautiful girls that are right behind Aiden here, the John Deere 8400 and the Fendt Black Beauty. Both of them are right around 400 horsepower. I think the John Deere's right at, and this one here is just about 390-ish. Anyway, we got a great job. This one's going to be basically doing the mowing, and we're going to have the tedder on there. We're going to flip that seat around backwards, so it'll look like we're driving backwards. And then we're going to be pulling the baler with the big John Deere. We're going to have some help in here from some of our community members that'll be helping us with the picking up of the bales, as well as doing the raking or windrowing, depending on where you're from. It's called different things. So let's go ahead and mount our noble steeds here. I'll come in and grab the mower. Aiden, hook up to that baler right there. I'm going to come in and grab that mower because that's going to get that out of your way. And if you'll let me through here. Good, the front piece is on. Now let me back up and grab the tedder. I'll get that out of your way. But go ahead and back up. There we go. Sweet. You got your equipment now, everybody's set. And Tech, you found the wagons, right?
Wagons.
You got the loading wagon?
Yes.
Alright, so I go behind the mower, don't I? Yeah.
Yep.
I go behind you, Brandon.
Yep.
I'm free.
Well, yeah, you do. And then, whoop, I gotta turn. I'm driving the wrong way. We got a train and the driver going the wrong way here. I think this will be the best way to get through there. Aiden, you're going to have to be really careful and pay attention to your driving going through here. It's tight quarters. Come to think of it, I wish I would have went the other way.
Normal.
Huh?
More so than normal.
Oh, we got that going on. I think we better go the other way. Gotta have your lights on, even though we don't have traffic today.
Hey, no traffic. I hate traffic.
We had it turned off because it gets glitched out on this map. Well, actually now it would have been fine. The server has to be restarted, but as soon as somebody gets in a wreck and has to have it turned off again.
So you're driving on the right side of the road. You're doing better than some of the subs.
Well, we're on the left side of the road, which is the wrong side.
I'll need to go back and get the other bale picker upper.
Why?
Them up.
Oh no, I'm gonna drive over there as soon as you guys get started.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, he's working on cleaning up the shed and stuff, making some room, which is awesome because that's something that we needed to do on Sunday. I'll just go right down here. Boy, the cab is so quiet. A little outside view, and here's the big old field 28 we get to cut up.
Does anybody like me using signals?
Yeah.
Singles, what?
Yeah.
He's using his left indicator and right indicator.
Oh, turn signals, yeah. Alright, so just stay right there, Aiden. Stay right there. Back out and wait on the street. You're gonna be behind him now. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna cut. I'll be tethering it so it turns technically into dried grass, which in real life would have to sit for a while. And then you tether it, and then, but in farming here we'll be tethering it Instantly it turns to hay. He'll be raking it back into a row. And then we'll get the old John Deere over there to bale it up, and then we'll have another tractor come and pick it up. Mowers are going. Header is on. Seat is backwards. There we go, both of them raise up. I'm going to end up going around, let's see, I'm going to do a lap around the field, probably do 2 of them, and then I'll set the GPS. Alright. What am I doing here? Oh, okay, now, yeah, it's cutting. There we go. Yeah, I'll do 1 to 2 laps, probably do 2 laps around the field. And then we'll set the GPS up for nice straight lines. It'll give us a nice cut around. Try your best on the corners. This is a nice grass field. This will probably end up being a crop field. Now we've got collisions on the water over here, so we don't have to worry about going in the drink. But I'm gonna try to get a little bit close to them. A little bit of a steep embankment here. I think the rake will end up missing, so I'm going to try to go right around this curve. We can always come back with the forage harvester and that X disc header on it and cut right around the water's edge here. Oh, we still got bales sitting out on this field from the other day. It's kind of, oh, there's a couple bales over here. Well, that's alright, because we'll be coming back to pick them up. Okay, I'm going to do 1 more lap, and then I'll set GPS.
One second, and I'll come out and get all that in a sec.
Yeah, we can always come and clean it up at the end, too. So this will be the last field that we do hay, and then we'll have, the next time we cut here, we get 1 more cut this summer. We'll do silage, and then so Tech, again, there's 1 growth cycle in the spring, there are 2 in the summer, and 1 in early fall.
4 growth cycles in total.
Yeah, 4 total. And hay is alright to have sitting in the shed. Grass is not. Grass bales will be gone within 2 days.
Perfect job, Aiden. You've not missed a bit, and I've been
It's a
doing
lot.
little zigzags.
Is he missing a lot?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, we'll get that GPS going right after this, then it'll get easier. It'll be nice straight lines. And this Fendt works so good for doing this job. Alright, there we go. We've got it set up. You go ahead and copy me.
Copied you.
Okay. Go ahead and we'll set that. Drop that down. I'm also going to turn my lines off. There we go. Should get some nice straight lines now. This will make it easier. Believe it or not, the GPS has actually come in handy a lot for this map, even though a lot of the fields aren't straight. It helps for jobs like this, and I imagine during harvest season it's going to as well, because most of the crops are on some of the bigger fields. I'm going to be pushing 1 bale here out of the way. Okay. Yeah, this is our biggest grass field that we have. It's nice. I don't know, I think we should turn it into crops next time though. Seems like we're getting plenty of bales.
Oh yeah, we are.
Plenty of grass, because like, you know, today we're getting this one knocked out and the grass goes into another growth cycle already, and I think we could easily get away with turning this field into a nice crop field. And you know, there's some other smaller crop fields right now, like field 1 over there, that will be turning into grass anyway, so.
Yeah.
I like just having a wheel and no GPS.
Well, you'll like GPS when you get it. You just click on a button and the tractor will drive itself in a straight line and follow that pile right down. It is awesome. Especially on a field like this. That is definitely a nice mod, and it's very realistic because farmers nowadays use the GPS not only because it obviously makes the job a lot easier, but it's a lot more economical in saving fuel and maximizing not just where you're driving, but they even got it programmed like when they're fertilizing.
Wait.
To let them know where the you know, the fields need more fertilizer from doing the soil tests.
That's even real farmers use GPS.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
they use it because they go out and collect soil samples and figuring out, you know, certain places in their soil need more fertilizer than others, and they'll go and do soil samples of different areas, so when they're out there fertilizing, it's all programmed in to the tractor to let it know, you know, when to apply more fertilizer and when you don't need to, so, you know, it's saving them a ton of money.
Sometimes is farmers actually set the tractor to GPS, and they can set it up to actually do the whole field, so that all they have to do is just sit in it.
Yep.
They don't have to turn the wheel, they don't have to use the accelerator, nothing.
We had that one guy that's in Canada that used to come by the TeamSpeak, and he would be out during harvest season, and he said with that GPS set, he's fallen asleep many times going through them long, mile-long fields. You'd get to one end and you'd doze off, and you'd come to and you're already at the other.
They don't just sit there on their phones playing Farming Sim 18.
Yeah, they play mobile farming. Yep. That's what I'd probably be doing. So that's why I ultimately decided, I think it was in Farm 15, that we put the GPS in and said we're going to run with it. When you're doing multiplayer, it makes things so much easier because we got people ranging from like me using a farm wheel, people using G29s, which is good, all the way down to controllers, to even mouse and keyboard. And so it makes it where everybody can click a button and be driving on the same line. Makes things very organized, very neat. We don't miss any crops. Our fields, when they're planted, aren't missing little spots all over. Harvested, well, we shouldn't be missing spots all over, but we do still have that happen during harvest season. I'll see crops missed, and it's like, kind of makes me a face plant. And we always say in the streams, you know, come on, who's not using GPS? There's always somebody, well, I don't know how. And it's actually quite simple.
There he is, there's Teco.
I made it.
Back again. You got some bales to pick up. We do have another bale trailer, so if we finish this job up, we can always go and retrieve it. And it's still in the shed, is it? Yeah, we'll go retrieve it, and then we'll help pick up. We're gonna get a lot of bales out of this field, especially being in the last stage of growth. What we do in Farming Sim is not realistic. Obviously, just running a little thing over to fluff it.
Guys do it. They start their tethering just like 2 hours after they cut.
Yeah, like 2 hours, because the grass does dry out pretty quick.
Problem is, if you wait too long, like with your alfalfa, then it dries out too much, and then while you're tethering it, you like break all the leaves off and you can't get them.
Yeah.
You want it to stick together a little bit.
I know when you cut the lawn, even on a residential lot here, the clippings that you have at the start, an hour later when you get done, and you've got real wet clippings, you can go to where you started in the front yard and the clippings are already dried out. You know, and it doesn't take long when that sun's hitting it.
Alright, I'm fully loaded. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Are you dropping them at the pigs, or are you taking them back?
The first one I took back to the cows. This one I'll take to the pigs.
Which, as we stated before, for those wondering, no, the pigs do not take hay, but our pig farm has tons of sheds, more than the cows even. And so we decided that that'd be a good place to store them, and we can move them later on. And then also the place that you sell them is right there in the distance. There's a horse out there, and there's a sell point for straw, and I'm assuming hay bales are the same, since horses are the biggest hay burners you can find. Oh, there's that horse I just rendered in. Look at that horse getting all excited when he drove by with that load of hay.
Pretty upset now that I passed him.
Yeah, exactly. And we will probably, well, I don't want to say we will, but we may end up selling, because we could definitely use the cash. And we always have the option, if we run out of hay later on, we always have the option to buy some in. So we're going to be heading into late summer now. And you know what? I don't think we've gotten all the fertilizing done yet, which is okay. But we definitely need to get that done before the end of summer. Well, there's only a couple more passes. Maybe, how many you want to guess, Aiden?
8.
I was going to go with 6, but I'm thinking, it might be 8. Yeah, you got that corner down there. So 6 or 8 more passes, maybe.
What you? The guy that I'm following right now.
That weird British guy.
British guy. I'd say about 8 as well.
Well, I'm not over there, so I'm going to say 7 just to split the difference.
I'm thinking either 8 or 9.
I was kind of thinking 9 too, but I already went for 8.
Well, you know, the thing that'll be funny is that nobody will actually be counting.
I will.
Just like last time, Aiden. We were guessing how many more passes and we never ended up counting anyway. You gotta set goals, right? That'll help you get through the field.
I remember that we were in Farm Sim 13, and me and Dad went. I think Dad was on the. I was on the John Deere popper, and Dad was on the other tractor, I think.
On the farm-all?
Yeah. And we were taking those tractors out to bale. I think the farmer hitched up to the picker-up that picked up the bales.
Oh yeah, that was last year in farming 15. We had the John Deere and the farm-all. We had gotten them out. We did it in 13 too, but the baling was old-time baling last year.
I thought it was at 13, but I guess I thought wrong. Well, we did have the two same tractors in 15 and 13. Those tractors were fun to start up on, weren't they?
Oh yeah, they sounded really nice. Did you guys ever run them? The old John Deere A and the Farm-all 300?
No.
Oh, they're lovely.
They sound so good. I don't know how and what to say it, but they sound so like old day.
Oh yeah. Old tractors, old 2-cylinder and 4-cylinder. Couple of more passes.
Oh.
And that trailer fills up quick, doesn't it?
Yeah. We got the mess that the pigs cleaned up.
Oh, that was one pass. That was 2. Wasn't it?
This is the 4th pass.
Oh, now we got somebody counting.
No, because I've gone back on the 4 twice.
Yep. Well, there's 2 passes here, and yeah, there's maybe more like 10. It was 10.
That's why I'm watching as well.
Dad, guess what? I think that you're gonna be right. Because
No, I said 6. I think we're already past that.
This
But remember, Aiden, we've got that chunk over there. There's several passes there.
oh yeah.
It starts getting shorter though, so we'll have that knocked out pretty quick. It's a good sized field though. Like I said, I really think it'd be a nice crop field. Next season we'll have crops over here. We'll plow it up and put her to crops. Because I mean, it seems like we're turning out plenty of bales. Look at that rich guy in his boat. He taunted us in Pine Cove. Apparently he also comes to Dusty Cove. And he toots around all day drinking beer on his boat, teasing us that we're having to work hard out here in the field.
You can ride boats in here?
Well, look at the guy. You see him out there?
Yeah.
How rude. Ah, he's throwing beer cans out on the beach.
He is such a weirdo. I think he's drinking too much beer. Really?
You're right there, Eden.
Oh my.
What happened? I think Aiden got a hold of some of that guy's beer.
What happens when you throw it on the beach?
Why don't you, Aiden, go around and do it proper. Don't skip all that. Do a circle and go around and come back in and get the whole row. We don't want to leave grass out in the field. It's not like vanilla farming. You can just get it next time. There's a lot of grass that needs to be cleaned up on this field.
So, you can really ride boats in here?
No. It's called
And-
sarcasm, son.
And why is he riding a boat?
It's a
Is it a mod or something?
no, it's part of the map. It's decoration. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. Aiden, watch where you're going. There's a bale dropped. And here's a guy picking him up. So many bales. That's a little bit of money right there. We might have to let a few of them go just to make our bills.
Well, don't you want... What if we were actually doing this in real life?
I have a nice tan.
We would get billions, if not thousands of dollars.
Billions. Billions, if not thousands. We may have thousands of dollars. We'd also have thousands of dollars of expenses. Alright, I'm gonna come through here, Brexit, on the last one, so you might want to wait a second. Chop this little piece up here. And that field is cut and tethered. Okay, I'm gonna fold up my equipment and get this out of the way.
This field just looks so beautiful. Not just because that has the lake, it's that when it's cut,
When it's cut at what?
when it's cut, it looks so beautiful.
Yep.
And
The whole map does. One of the things I really like about it. There's a lot of nice detail.
yeah.
Whoops, hold on. Sorry, I'll flip my tractor seat around here. There we go. Now we're driving forward. Perfect. And turn the HUD off and away we go. Get out of the way. This thing did a lovely job.
taking this back.
We're gonna need to leave that out so we can clean the field up.
Okay.
I'll jump in it. I'm just gonna get this over here out of the way. I'm gonna have Aiden follow me. We're gonna clean up. Whoa. Well, thank you, Brexit.
Take the mower.
Oh yeah, if you want to take that back, if you got a second, that'd be awesome. Jump into this guy here. Aiden, I'm gonna have you follow me. We need a lot of cleaning up to do here. All this in the corner, I mean, we'll just have to do what we can. Try to pick those up. A whole bunch of grass over here that needs to be cleaned up. You have to do a little bit of a turn there. There you go. Cleaning that up.
And
Maybe this little bit, you're doing good. That little bit there. We'll just blame this on Brexit that he missed all this.
I missed what?
Well, we got a whole bunch of grass here.
I think we should.
Should we blame Lee? Because he could have been here helping.
Yeah. We should always blame.
Well, alright. Try to do your best here. I know these corners are harder to hit. There you go. Try to center right over.
I finally caught up.
Oh, you got her all? You got them all? Sweet. That went quick.
Buried in the bushes somewhere.
Okay, we got this last little strip right here. I'm gonna have you follow me. Get as much of it as we can. Come right up. Yeah, we got a bunch down here. Holy buckets. But other than that, the field's pretty clean. Okay, now I don't remember what it is to eject the bales. Is it Y? I think it might be Y. So we'll have you come right over here. I'm gonna shut this off and fold it up. So what we're gonna have you do... Oh, my equipment's not folding here. Did you figure it out? You got her. Nice. Good job, buddy. See, you ejected the one bale right out. And... Hold on a second here now.
Sitting here pressing every button.
Just roll your face on there. Yeah, you had it. You had it. Yeah, do that. That's good. You're done. And the header you want to raise up is, I can, yeah, it's V. There you go. Alright, so now all you got to do is follow me on the way back to where we got to go. There's one more bale that he ejected out here. I don't know if there's any others on the field.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yep, and you got those bales from the other field as well? Sweet. We're in good shape then. Let's haul out of here.
How long was that?
It took us an hour. So, yeah, it took us an hour that we've been in here. So that's a pretty nice field there. And how many loads of bales did we get?
4?
4 loads. And that thing holds how many again? 16?
Probably more like 4.5 with what's left on the trailer in the field.
There he comes. Alright, I'll go ahead and jump in there. I'm going to have you switch tractors with me. There we go.
Faster one.
I hate to say, but I think I've got a little bit of favoritism for this tractor here. I've been using it a lot during the live streams. I think it's just because we've been without a John Deere for so long. Let's see, I'm going to put this right in front of that wrapper. Or, yeah. Probably be an alright place to put it.
I put this.
You're just going to stay in that tractor and you're going to follow me in a minute. Actually, go back to the other farm and we're going to wash. I'm just going to leave the baler right there. Alright, let's drive back.
What we are.
Alright, we're going to pull up right here. I'm going to have you wash.
Okay.
And then I'll back these into the shed. So go ahead and wash the John Deere first. Give her a nice clean spraying. It's not even really too dirty. Ah, looks like it's good. Alright, watch out.
Wait.
Okay, now the weights are fine. Yeah, weight's got a little bit of dirt on it. Not gonna hurt anything. They're pretty cheap in daily maintenance anyway. Okay. Turn the lights off on that one. JCB is nice and clean. Set all the lights off on this one. Oh, very nice job stacking here. Wow, that's how the other shed needed to be. Now, were you putting these in long ways, or are you putting them in?
You have to put them in that way. I'll show you as I
Yep.
bring this last load here.
And yeah, I see exactly what you're saying because those rafters. But the thing is this one is a lot easier to get into, also, isn't it? The cow yard, it's terrible because you've got the cow barn sit so close. That's pretty good. So those are all the bales we got off that one field. Plus, you said you're half full on the next load.
Half full, and I put one whole stack of 16 in the other barn.
And you put it. Okay, so one stack more than this, and then what's on the trailer. So that's a pretty good amount of hay off of one field. And that was final growth state as well. Watch out, Aiden. Look at those wheels on the back. I think you got some flat tires. So you just gotta miss that. That's the only bad thing, is the bale thing folds down there, and then it makes it hard to get into the sheds. Kind of back it in and maneuver it.
Like slightly in the ground.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's kind of glitched. Yeah, then they popped up there. Packed them back. That is beautiful. Beautiful. So.
Yeah, here's the scary part. I gotta lower this back down without.
Yep, you're clear of it. Yeah. Oh, 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 she's catching.
The problem is the roof.
Yeah. I know the front of that bale trailer, I don't think has collision, and part of the shed doesn't. But yeah, it's tricky. So yeah, that's what, if we were to add one more full stack in there, that's not too bad off of a field like that. So just in our look at that field, 28 is what we just cut, and we got all that off of there. So.
Want to wash this one? There's a washer right here.
Yeah, here you go, Aiden. Wash that thing up. Very important in Seasons Mod to wash the equipment. We haven't found any proof saying that it's important to have it put in a shed. What about vehicles with engines? It is important to have them in a shed, right?
I haven't found any evidence of that.
Okay, I haven't found, but it is definitely important to have things cleaned.
I will note, anything you can get into has hours for maintenance, and 30 days it needs maintenance, or 1 year. Like, so the wood chipper, any conveyor belts, you have to maintain those as well.
Yeah, everything's gonna have to be, not weights and things like that, but anything you can get into and actually drive. So even that, yeah, the conveyor belt, that's gonna have to be. So all right, watch out, bud. Yep. Now that one's done there.
Does that look like it's brand new?
It looks like it's brand new. And we'll have to put that back to the other farm. Well, the sun has just set, and we are over here by our cow yard. We've been messing around with some of the bales for a little bit here, and we had a nice stack going. This is the hay that we have from the other fields. And yeah, we had a little accident where the bales just started glitching out. They don't really like to stack. When you get a lot of them, you get one pile that goes, the whole thing just starts doing the domino effect. But we've also got this right here, which is our silage bales. The straw bales we had to buy since we haven't been able to make our own. And we've got actually a couple wrapped hay bales here that we need to get moved out of here, because we're going to end up filling this whole side here with hay come fall, which if you look at the calendar here, it's going to be in just a couple more days. We're going to have fall, and that's going to be the fall harvest. And it looks like it's going to be kind of rainy in the fall. And that's going to be a little bit of a problem, because when it comes to harvesting, you have to harvest when the crops are dry. And after it rains, you have to wait so long before you can start harvesting in Seasons Mod. So we're probably going to end up working a little bit tonight on getting these bales cleaned up at least a little bit better. And they'll probably end up just doing the same thing, so we won't probably fight it too hard. But it's always fun working with bales again. I love baling. Aiden, what did you think of it?
It was fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun working with bales, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, next time I'm not sure what we're going to be doing. Maybe doing some taking care of the animals. I don't know. We might get another one out here in the next few days of all of our fertilizing. I'm not sure how much of it's been done and who's all going to do it. We've got a lot of people playing on the server, so that's coming up. And of course, the fall harvest, we'll be getting some vids out of the fall harvest and doing straw bales and doing all the stacking of that. So lots of things always going on over here, and that's why it's so important for you to make sure to check out our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/GunninGamerz. Hours and hours of farming being done there every single week. Make sure you get over there. I want you to join our Discord so that we can hang out and chat with you all week. We've got our TeamSpeak if you want to come in and do voice chat. We've got our link for Twitter so you know exactly when we go live on Twitch. And also you can join our Steam group if you'd like to. Aiden, any final thoughts?
The baling was fun. Got it all done. When it was all done, it was beautiful there. And I think that baling is basically my favorite thing to do in Farm Sim. With all that, it's fun.
Well, I absolutely agree, and it's been a lot of fun, so we will be back. With that being said, make sure that you leave us a comment below. Let us know what you think of these farm videos, and as always, hit the like button on your way out. And until next time, take care.